Hello Makale, good morning. This is S. Madhumitha, pursuing 2nd BCom General B section in Mahalakshmi Women's College of Arts and Science. Here I'm going to share you a story which inspired me a lot, namely Two Gentlemen of Verona by A.J. Cornin. Here the story goes. Characters involved in the story are two boys, namely Niccolo and Jacopo, a driver, narrator, a girl named Luisa as a sister, and a nurse. The narrator is driving through the foothills of the Alps along with his companion. While driving on the outskirts of Verona, two young boys who sell wild strawberries stop their car. The small boys appears to be quite shabby and the driver is not keen on buying strawberries from them. The narrator's companion gets to know that the boys are brothers. The elder one aged 13 is Niccolo and the younger brother aged 12 is Jacopo. The narrator and his companion buy the biggest basket of strawberries from the boys and goes towards the city. The next morning, they again see the same two boys doing the shoe shining job, and on being asked, they say that they do many things for a living. They also tell the narrator and his companion that they could work as guides and show the visitors places of interest in the town. So the narrator asked them to take them to the Juliet tomb during the time of their stay in the town. Two young boys turn out to be very helpful to the visitors. Then the boys are found with a bundle of unsold newspapers and are ready to sell them when the last bus arrived on night. The narrator then talks to them and asks them why they were working so hard. He also told them that they seemed to feed sufficient money. So, why were they not spending anything on clothes and food? Niccolo tells him that they have something in their minds but they did not elaborate. Jacopo then requests the narrator to drop them in his car to the village Polenta that is around 30 kilometers away. He requests him and says that it would be a great favor. Although Niccolo does not like the fact that his brother is troubling the narrator, but the narrator gladly agrees to help the boys with reaching that place. So the next afternoon, he along with his companion drives to the village. After dropping them, the small boys entered a large red-roofed villa, which is actually a hospital. The narrator hesitates to enter the hospital room. He tries to find out from the nurse about the girl in the hospital and the boys. Later, the nurse tells him that Luisa is the sister of two boys and is suffering from tuberculosis. She also mentions that a bomb destroyed their home during the war, and even their father, a widower, had got killed during the early period of the war. When he died, his three children were left to starve. She told the narrator that the boys also started hating the Germans who came to rule the city and even became a part of the resistance movement. Once the war was over, Luisa got afflicted with tuberculosis and the boys had to admit her to the hospital. So they have been trying their best to make the payments regularly to the hospital. The narrator waited outside the room. He did not say anything to the boys on their way back in order to give the impression that they did not know about their secret. In the story, the things inspired me about the boys is that their dedication, humanity, humbleness, love and care towards their sister. Thank you.